medicine soon. I've officially had to put a cone on my cat. She is not being nice to her ears. Like, she absolutely isn't being nice with them. So, what I mean by that is after when she starts to scratch at them for too long and they start making it to where there's a bunch of wounds all over it and the wounds are trying to, like, heal and stuff, she absolutely hates it and she attacks it every single time. I'm telling you, every single time. Can you hear me? Yes, you guys can. Awesome. But yeah, every stinking time. She just does stuff. Hello, Shrek. I'm doing good. My cat, not so much. I've officially had to put a cone on her because she is not being nice to her ears. She gets this thing, like I was explaining at the very beginning, where when she starts to scratch herself too much in certain spots, she then starts scratching at the scab, which then causes everything to bleed. So she's officially has the cone of shame on because she's not being nice to her two ears because she's been scratching them too much. I might have to get some ear medicine for her if me putting the cone on her sometimes isn't working. After today's stream, I'm going to have to take the cone back off of her and, like, fully wash the cone because it's been a while since we've used the cone, so I'm going to have to wipe it down. That's really about it. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and let these guys play because they're just doing random stuff, as I am going to go and set our timer before I forget. We no longer need to, there we go, timer's been set. We no longer have to do the whole turning age off stuff because we did get Chris's lifetime wish done, so now we can kind of just let them chill and have their own lives. I also forgot to turn on my lights. I knew I forgot to do something. So we're going to wait until these guys are all in bed before I turn my lights on so that way I can see. Bella did have a new baby today. Not today. Last stream. Okay, with the lights being more off, I need to up my screen a little bit so I can actually see. Okay, I think this is a morning of, and everyone needs, like, breakfast and stuff like that for work and other things. Let's see. Yeah, my voice is probably quieter than usual. I did move it down a little bit. Probably by accident one point. Here, I can go change it. I just need to save the game. Let me go fix the voice then, if it's too quiet. Okay, I need to hit quit. Yes. And I can go change it up a little bit. I don't mean to be super quiet, but yeah, I put it down just a little bit because I noticed how I sometimes get loud. It gets into, like, the yellow. There we go. Is that better, though? I moved it up just a little bit. So we'll see if that's better. Hi, my kitty cat. She has the look of betrayal. Just straight up, the look of betrayal. While she's wearing the cone. The last time she had to wear a cone was quite literally for the exact same reason that she's doing to herself right now. So, she's not that upset about it. Oh, the game is louder than me. Yes, okay. I could turn that down in settings. Okay, hold on, guys. The cat is trying to figure out where she wants to go. It's a little bit harder with the cone of shame. Where is music? Music's a little bit there. I could completely turn music off, but I think we want it just a little bit. There we go. we go. We fixed it. All right, we'll go back into the roommates now. She's smacking into the table. This cone has been used a couple of times before, so it's starting to kind of like die a little bit. So we might need to look into getting a new one. You could look up with it. I think she's longing to go under the table. Is that where you want to go? I know, right? Are you wanting to go under it? Is that... Okay, I don't know how she's going to do it with the cone, but she's determined to go under the table. Okay, she figured it out. I just had to help her. Okay. There we go. So who all needs a breakfast kind of item here? I think Gabe, I think you need to go make some cereal for some peeps. Let's serve breakfast. Make some cereal for everyone. Unless do they not have school today? I feel like they should. Yeah, they do. Oh, okay. Never mind, Gabe. Everyone's going to school. They'll just have to have lunch at school. Okay. Jules. She was working on a painting of herself, but I need her to stop that and go to school. Go to school, Jules. Okay, I think we have a garden that we need to go take care of. Oh, okay, I already have Chris working on that. I completely forgot I had Chris working on that. I'm super excited to play as the Berries family tomorrow because I got to do a little bit of stuff off camera. So we get to see how that is because I set everyone up for the storytelling for tomorrow. I'm going to open it up as like a storytelling as best as I can at least. And you guys will kind of see behind the scenes of me trying to do it that way. Okay, this baby needs to be taken care of. We do need to figure out who is going to be the new heir. So depending on how everything's going to go will depend on who will be the new heir. We did have Chris. I know you guys are sick with the flu. Chris did adopt a kid, so that's news for you there, Shrek, because she got her stuff done and she wanted to adopt. So we adopted a son, so he could become the next heir. I don't know. We could also use one of Bella's kids as one of the new heirs. We never did fully figure out who we wanted to be the heir. Yes, last time that we played. We can have Jasmine as the new heir or not. I didn't move the stream an hour earlier. It's just I had to do stuff with my cat. So it had to be changed up a little bit. So I usually always do my streams at 3, but it ended up being a little bit earlier in 3 because I had to figure out if the cat would actually keep the cone on or not. So I had to go find the cone, and then I needed to go get everything set up. So it took a little bit for me to stream. Apologies. But that would be the reason why it took me a little bit to stream, because I had to figure out things with the cat. Okay, now we need to... Let's go feed Keith a bottle. I'm wondering how Keith is gonna look. Gabe's jeans are like doing nothing. Jasmine ended up being like a copy-paste of Bella when she aged up. Thanks to the notification that I didn't miss your stream. Yes, I'm very glad about the notification as well. But yeah, apologies. It ended up happening a little bit later than usual. Okay, there we go. Keith has gotten food. Now, I also recently put new batteries in my mouse. So we should be able to not have as much difficulties with it. And it's nice to see you again, Shrek. It's been a while. I've officially no longer have Fortnite Wednesdays. No more. We now replace Fortnite with more Star Stables because Star Stables is really popular. So we officially have it with more Star Stables than anything else. Okay, we're gonna go put Keith into his bed. And then we have a little hamster that we need to take care of. How's the hamster's food? Okay. Hamster food's good. Cup is doing good. Okay, we named Cup for that one. Yeah, I know, it is sad. Paul, though, will be joining on Random Game Thursdays, and he will also be showing up sometimes for Fortnite. We might do Fortnite on Thursdays, depending on how we want to do stuff. So maybe it will do better on Thursdays. We don't quite know, but I still want to keep my Random Game Thursdays. Speaking of which, I don't know what we are going to be playing for this Random Game Thursday. I'm still debating on what we're going to do. I just wanted to say that I did. Oh, awesome! We can still play Fortnite randomly. You can become friends on it. I still play Fortnite by myself with my family all the time. So if you still want to just randomly play, we can do that. Okay, have lunch, hamburger. But yeah, we can have Random Game Thursdays of us just playing with you. I don't mind doing that. Okay. Oh. Okay, Bella, you decided to pick up the trash can. I don't know why. Is the other trash full? Is that why? I'm gonna guess that's why. Okay, let's go get you to have lunch. Grilled cheese sandwich. You're promoting Fortnite. They should give you a skin for it. I know, right? I think it'd be awesome, but I'm not famous enough for that just yet. If maybe in the future we can try Fortnite again, depending on, because like it's just not getting that viewed. It's really hard to go into Fortnite when you got so many major streamers that do it like every day. So maybe in the future, how it goes, we can continue doing it, everyone. But maybe we gotta wait until we're a tad bit more famous before we could do that, sadly. But I would totally not mind doing it on some Random Game Thursdays. Anyway, so what I was talking about with Random Days Thursdays is this Friday, we're not doing Star Staples on Friday because my mother really badly wanted to join me on a Random Game Thursday, but Thursdays are really hard for her to join. So we are going to probably actually do Star Stables on a Thursday instead. And that way we still have 2 Star Stables on a week. I don't know how this will work. We will see. Or we'll keep it on just a Wednesday and then see how it goes after that. Because the whole reason is because Fridays are easier for Lady to join us, and she wanted to join in and try Pow World with everyone. Because you guys seemed to... Oh, she got healthy and then she got sick again. Okay, that's sad. You guys seem to really like Ark, so we want to try out Pow World to see how you guys would like Pow World. So we're going to try that on a Friday, because that's the only day that she can join us with. So. Okay, you are also kind of hungry. Can you come answer the phone when you're done? And then you can have lunch. She can... What does she want for lunch? She can make a lunch meat sandwich. Everyone can have kind of something about that. I was about to stream snipe you. The castle would be mine. Oh, who knows? There are chances where you will end up in the same lobby, and there's chances where you wouldn't. So it always depends on how that goes. Okay, Chris, you need to go use the bathroom and not touch the baby. I want to know what's up with Sims and being obsessed with their babies. Like, I always end up with chubby cheeks on babies in their toddler forms and in their kid forms because of how much freaking bottle they make them eat. She looks so ashamed with the cone. My cat, she's right under here, and she's just like, why? Why, mother, why? But yeah, I didn't have the chance to clean it up because I looked at the time and went, oh, shoot, I gotta do something. So we're going to have to do it afterwards. It's not that bad. Okay, can you please clean up the plates, Bella? Chris can continue cleaning up everything else when that's done. She got her little plants over here done. We're going to have to work on making them feel better, though, because I completely forgot about them for a day, so they're all quite mad. Okay, how many of these flowers do you have? We did do a a little bit of a business yesterday with them. Well, last time with them, and two of our people decided to leave. So we have to make a, we had to get a whole new cashier and all that jazz. But the old lady has been being paid really well. But now since everyone's money is doing a lot better, I can actually start paying them better. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. So sucks to be the old cashier person who decided to leave. They decided to leave right after we downgrade their payment to like severely bad. But the whole reason why we did it was because they didn't show up for work a whole day. And I'm like, no, I ain't having this. We're going to pay you terribly. And then afterwards, we'll pay you better. Also, how come is Jules back from school a lot sooner than the kids? Okay, that's why. Jasmine's doing extremely well in school. That's good to see. Okay, Chris. It's time for you to come and clean everything up, girly pop, and then you can sing. Dispose, clean. Anything need to be repaired? Oh! Congratulate your daughter with her homework, please. Be a good mom and do that. There you go. Yeah, I know everyone's sick with the flu. Aw, she's doing so good. Encouraged to. That's cute. Baby is fine. You don't. Now people are back to being healthy. But we brought someone back from school. Okay. Okay. We making the right ones. Okay. Okay, we need to work on their needs. And then we need to do other things. Oh, Jules, what are you doing? Freak out. Okay, Chris is like, I don't want to clean things up. No, who's out here? Oh, it's the kid that we invited from school. Okay. Okay, Chris. What else needs to be cleaned? This needs to be cleaned. That needs to be repaired. Chris's handiness is super high up, so I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to save, but I'm gonna do it just in case. Just in case. I don't like my Sims dying from anything but old age. So we'll save just in case. Here we go. All right, Bella, did you get your... You get this one done? Yes, you did. It looks really cool. The red with the black vase. Oopsies. Just looks really cool. All right, you need to go make more of them, please. Okay, we still have a little bit of glitches, but that's from the game itself, not from my controller. Okay, yep, exactly that. All right, when you're done with this, can you... okay, you're still repairing it. Did you find something that you could do for fun? We could have her go watch her TV show. Let's have her go do that. Look at Chris going. She's more like the man of the house than anything else. Okay, that has been successfully repaired. I'm going to pause now. Just so that way we can get everything stacked. This doesn't need to be cleaned. That does need to have its color changed, though. Okay, we need to come and clean everything in here. That hasn't been cleaned. Okay, nothing needs to be cleaned here. Someone's swinging on the swing set. I think it's the friend. Okay, these need to be cleaned. Okay, that doesn't need to be cleaned then. That doesn't need to be cleaned. Okay, this bed needs to be made, so she can make this bed. And then she can come over here and make everyone else's stuff that needs to be cleaned up here. There we go. Okay, she's gonna go watch her TV show. I already have 3 kids. What about Chris? Let her have a child too. She doesn't have to get married for that. She actually does have one. Jules is playing with a rando. I don't know why she's playing with a rando, but have fun with that. Hold on. She's already adopted one. We had her adopt a kid not too long ago. Where is he? Here he is. So she's adopted him. Let me zoom him in. He's in Jasmine's room for some reason, but here he is. We changed his hairstyle because his hairstyle was weird. But hold still, please. You're Chris's son, who is sick right now. But here he is. I don't know how to say his name. Amar? Amar. I think. Amar. So she's probably going to have some fun with him and hang out with him. Probably help him with his schoolwork once when he gets his needs up, because that's what we need to do. They're not watching the kids channel, so they're not going to find it very fun. So I'm going to have her go ahead and change the kids channel. Where kids tube. I don't have 3 children. I want to write that Bella has 3 children and Chris doesn't. Oh, that could be something. He's older. Okay, Keith's birthday is only a day away. It seems like only yesterday that the little bundle of joy came into this world. Oh, how quickly they grow up. They definitely grow up very quickly. Do we want to count Jules as one of her kids? Because she did technically is the stepmom. If not, we're going to have to wait until Jules goes to college. Which I will be doing Jules' life at college off camera because we already have someone who recently did college, so I don't want to do back-to-back of college stuff. And she doesn't really matter too terribly much, so she might just go move somewhere else, and I might just play as her off camera sometimes, let her have a whole life off camera that we don't really need to see. That's kind of my plan there. Because I don't think we're going to let her be the continued legacy of the roommate's family. Only 2 days left before Amarn's birthday. With an aspiration meter as full as Amarn's, there is not much to worry about. Just make sure to avoid any fear so that Amon can carry that aspiration meter onto the next phase of life. He's older, so he's going to become a teen before Jasmine does. And Jules will become an adult in a few days. For better opportunities in the future and the chance to have some fun as a young adult, Jules can move into college before becoming an adult. Use a cell phone or a computer to send Jules to college, or use the Send Sims to College button on the neighborhood screen to send multiple teenagers to college. So we're going to probably send Jules to college, and I will probably play her off camera, unless if you guys want to see her life, but like we don't need back-to-back stuff. We're going to wait until tomorrow to send her off, so that way she's here for her baby brother's birthday. She's going to want to be here for her baby brother's birthday, so we're going to let her be here for that. Can you sit up, please, so that way Almon can watch? Thank you. And then after Jules leaves, we can probably get Bella pregnant one more time, so that way she does have 3 kids, if that's something you guys are interested in. I love how they have the chance to take care of their needs after coming back from work and stuff like that, but they choose not to. I love how that happens. Okay, Chris, what you doing? You're just having fun in your son's room. Fully understand that. Jules is being a good person. Okay, we need to have you start up dinner. So let's have her serve dinner. We're going to have some turkey for dinner today. I will delete my translator and try another one. Okay, translator doesn't want to work. Sounds fine to me. Alright, you do that. Is Jules the one stinky, or is it the baby that's stinky? I think it's the baby that's stinky. You're gonna have to get out of Chris's way eventually, dude, so that way she can actually do dinner for everyone. Okay, you still want everyone to have turkey for dinner. There we go. Serve biscotti. I guess we're having biscotti instead. I do need these guys to, like, do their homework and stuff. I want Chris to help him with his homework, but I don't think we'll get the chance to do that. Okay, you are fun enough. Is Gabe's hunger okay? Yeah, Gabe's hunger is okay. So Jasmine can come and ask for some help. from her dad for schoolwork. I need to get him to stop it with the tub so that way she can actually come ask for the help. And then we need to have Bella come over here. Whoever's hungry for dinner can have dinner. I don't think a lot of people are. But whoever's hungry can come and eat. And then afterwards, they need to finish their stuff. Are you going to go up or wait for food? Oh, okay. I guess she decided I want to eat dinner. We were supposed to help you with your with homework, but I guess she wanted to come eat dinner, so fine by me. All right, who else is hungry enough for food? You're not, so he can. I guess he can go ahead and just start his homework. I don't think Chris is going to be able to help. Jules is hungry for dinner. Why is my Sims obsessed with going and like taking a bath when they're not, when they don't need to? I don't understand that. All right, come grab a plate. Who else? Who else? Who else? I think Bella was hungry. Yeah, Bella's hungry, so she can come and get some food. What are you doing, Gabe? Taking care of the trash. Okay. We gotta wait for your daughter now, which is gonna take ages because the Sims take ages to eat their food when they're in conversation with people. Okay, now I'm gonna have him come upstairs ahead of time because I think they're gonna end up blocking the stairs. No, not do homework. I want you to have a dad moment with your dad. So we gotta have you ask Dad for help. Come on now. Gabe, where are you? He's like, whoa, okay, I'll stop at the gate. Hi, help me with my homework so I can go to bed early. We're playing Ring Around the Rosie with the gate. He's like, okay, we're actually going to do it this time. We might not have, I don't think we have enough plates to allow to keep the biscotti. So I think I'm gonna have Chris just go ahead and get rid of the biscotti, put away, because we have such a big household that it's never enough food for us to have with this household. We always have to just make new stuff. I say put away, or okay, I guess we can put away leftovers. For the ones who are hungry enough for like a small lunch, we can do that. Okay, Bella, I need to check how many of those flowers things she made. 12. Okay, we need to make even more than those though. We need like 20 of them before we go back. Clean this stuff up. Tomorrow is the baby's birthday, so we're going to throw that in the morning so that way no one has to go to school or anything like that. And then after that day of school, I'm going to have Jules send herself off to college. And again, if you guys are interested in seeing Jules in college, even though we just recently did college stuff with the berries, please, please, please let me know in the comments. So that way I can figure out if you guys would be interested in that kind of stuff. We do have mail that we need to get, so I'm going to have Chris get the mail. Bella, you are tired, so you can go to bed. You don't need to deal with the baby. It's okay. Go to sleep. There we go. They got their homework done. Way to go, babes. Way to go. I forgot we need to fix the computer. So we need Chris to do that in the morning. Okay, he needs to go get ready for bed, which is use the toilet. So we're going to have him go use the toilet. And then he's going to come and go into his actual bed. It would suck if we don't. Jules is just passed the F out, so we're going to wake her up so that way she can come over here and sleep in her normal bed. I need her to finish her painting, too, of herself. Oh, never mind. She already did. She's just working on something else. So we can get rid of that, because she ain't going to be with us anymore. Speaking of which, I want her to take her man's card with her. There we go. I'll probably do it, like I said, off camera, where I also age him. No, I wouldn't age him up. I'd go back to his household and take him to college, and he would be in the same building as Jules. And maybe I could make it to where, like, oh, I guess he wants to come sleep with Mom tonight. Sure, we can do that. He's like, I don't want to sleep in my room. So, okay. I guess he's sleeping with Mom tonight. We gotta have someone wash Chip in the morning. That's cute. He's been determined to come sleep with Chris today for like a while, so we'll let him. Chris will be turning into an elder really soon in like 6 days. Isn't that crazy? I've thought about turning Chris into a vampire. But we'd have to do it as a cheat, because like if we don't do it as a cheat, it would take too long. So Shrek, would you be interested in Chris being turned into a vampire? We'd be stuck with Chris for the rest of our lives if we do that. Like, she's the one person in the roommates that never die. Is this Chris's son? Yes, this is Chris's son. She adopted him not too long ago. And he really wants to come hang out with Mom. So we'll see if she will actually rest with him in the bed. Okay, it looks like she will. But yeah, this is Chris's son. She adopted him. Oh, okay. He's having a living nightmare. Come on. You either... Okay. You want to go and sleep in your own bed now, please? I don't know why he keeps waking up. Because, like, the hamster is not in his room. So I don't know why he keeps waking up. Come on. The hamster's not in your room, so you should get a full thing of sleep. There you go. But yeah, this is Chris's son, Amon, who's going to be aging up soon. In 2 days. The baby is aging up first. That's why this is why it's called birthday chaos, because a bunch of people are going to be aging up this stream. I think Jasmine would also be aging up really soon too. Yep, Jasmine's going to be aging up really soon too. So we're going to have a bunch of teenagers. I didn't know. Sorry, I didn't watch the recordings on YouTube. I didn't have time. That's okay. Does he keep waking up from nightmares? Is that... Oh, he does. He's waking up from nightmares. Oh, poor babes. It's okay. But yeah, I arrived 2 days ago. Oh, that makes sense. It's all right. I'm watching him to make sure he gets sleep. This poor boy keeps having nightmares. Oh, he wants to. Oh, he doesn't want to be rejected by him. Lemonade stand being smashed. Oh, he wants to command Chip to sit up and all this other stuff, and he wants to go fishing. Do we have any water where he can go fishing? I don't think we do. No, we could make a lake though, so that way he could go fishing. Maybe we could go fishing for, like, a birthday of his. I don't know where we would put the lake in this lot, though. I guess we could put the lake, like, right here. I think that would be a pretty spot to put the lake. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in of him wanting to do that. I'm going to change it over to daytime. I think we can put, like, the lake just, like, right here. So let me see if I can do that. Just a large round lake just right here. Oopsies. Just right here. Okay, and then we can change the grass to be like a little bit more dead around here, because I think that's kind of how this is how stuff like this works. I'll let this just so that way he can go fishing on his birthday. I think that's cute. Add a whole lake just so that way we can... I don't think this is a lake. This is more of a pond. There we go. And there's decorative things that we can put in here, but I don't know where we do that. Elevators! Do we want an elevator in their house? No, I don't think that's gonna work. We could also put like a fireplace in here at some point. That would be cute. But that would have to be way later in the future. Where is the stuff? Oops, no. Where is the stuff that I can... where's the things that I can put in here? Here it is. So you can add like little lily pads and stuff. Do you want Chris to become a vampire? I have thought about it, like straight up. Because I think it would be kind of cool for Chris to be a vampire. But I wanted to make sure everyone else would be okay with it before I tried to do anything. I'd have to do it with cheats, because the other way around would take too long. Okay, and then we could just... I love how we're just getting a mix of stuff here. Well, this is exactly what I wanted to do for a pond like this. Just a bunch of lily pads. There we go. And I think fish can spawn in here, so we should be good with that. I think he can go... Yeah, he can go fishing with it, so... Now we have like a little pond that he can go fishing in for his birthday. But yeah, I have thought about it, and I think it would be funny, too, because, like, out of everybody in the roommates, Chris would end up with, like, a bunch of kids, because she'd end up adopting a bunch of them. And Chris prefers being up at night more than she does in day anyways. She's already traumatized half the town, and then she'll become a vampire? Yeah. Like, I've straight up thought about it. I'd have to do it with the cheat, because the other way, like I said, would take too long. And we can always cure her, too, with the cheat as well. There's, like, a way that she can be cured. But I think the whole other reason why that I'm a little like, well, maybe I don't want Chris to do anything is because, like, if we make her a vampire, she won't turn into an elder. And, like, I know Chris is, like, one of your favorite people here, Shrek, and there's, like, a part of me that's kind of like, well, if she dies, like, her funeral would be raveling and great, because we would make sure it's like that, but, like, there's part of me that's kind of like, I don't think I could stand having her die on us. I don't know. That's kind of why I thought about it. We just need to make sure she isn't in the sun. Okay, she needs to serve breakfast for everybody. Let's make some pancakes, because that usually fills everybody up. Oh, does my cat need help to come out? Or are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah. Okay, her nose is really dry, which is making me think she's sick, because noses are really dry for cats when they're sick. Okay, we're having some difficulties. Alright, okay, are you doing alright? She doesn't know how to function with the cone. She hasn't had it on in a while. Okay, first one that needs to wake up is Jules. Because her school is a little bit sooner. Oh, there's a bunch of plates that need to be cleaned up too. The kids. The kids always need to wake up. Come eat this, please. We're waking up all the kids to come and get food here. Okay, you aren't hungry enough for food, so that's fine. Can you come and clean up these plates for us, please? Who else is hungry? Gabe is, but he's taking care of his baby first. Bella isn't. Okay, everyone, you're in each other's way. And also, Gabe, he needs a diaper change. That's why he's upset. You're like, hold on, dudes. I'm trying to come eat.
Czekada.
Come eat, please. We're working our way. Everyone slowly is working their way down. Okay, the baby just got the breakfast. Now the baby needs to have its diaper changed. Hurry up and change the baby's diaper, please, so that way we can age him up. I already said that none of my singed aged or died. I feel you, true. Hello, hello. So that is one of my things with it, where I'm kind of like I don't want to do it because like that's the reason. Okay, now we need to go and get a birthday cake for the baby. Birthday cake bought. We need to age him up before everyone goes to school. Yeah, so, okay, now we got that figured out. He's had food. He's had his bottle, all that other jazz. He can go bring Keith to the cake now. Aging is on, so there won't be any glitches. Bella, 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 you need to get over here for the birthday, please. Jules, I don't think... I want Jules to be a part of it, but I don't think she's gonna be a part of it. What's this? Solo masterpiece? Cute. Alright, Jules. Come on. You're not hungry enough. You can stop. Come celebrate it. Everyone, stop eating. We must celebrate the birthday. He's gonna be so mad at life because he wants fun. Everyone, come to the birthday, because he's not going to age the baby up until everyone's here. At least most of everyone. Where's Jasmine? Okay, she's working her way over. She's like, wait, I want to see my brother age up. Aw, happy birthday, Keith. How much is he going to look like? How much is he going to look like Bella? That's what I want to know. And they're like, we got to go to school. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's got... Oh my gosh, I think he is a spimming image of Bella again. Okay, I'm tempted to not... I think he wants to skip school today. Or does he not want to do that? Miss a school bus? Oh, he doesn't want to miss a school bus, so you need to go. Go, 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 go. I know you're all of this other stuff, but... Okay, I want to see what the baby looks like. Let me see, guys. I don't know where he got this red hair from. I think it's from Dad's genes. I think Dad's got, like, red hair in his genes. Yeah, he... Again, I always end up with chubby babies. Why did we put him in a tuxedo? He's in a tuxedo. Why is this every day wear a tuxedo? Oh my gosh. But, yeah, okay. We don't have any clothes for him. We never bought any Tollider clothes for him. Okay, while I have the game paused, I need to come over here quickly and change this over to blue. There we go. Let's see here. He looks so sophisticated. All right, he wants to be able to use the potty. I don't think I'm gonna buy new clothes for him. We don't really need to. Personally, I don't think so. All right, put away leftovers. We need to work on something with him. I might have Gabe work with him on it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, can you please come over here and continue resuming making your stuff, please? I think we're gonna have Gabe teach him how to walk, but he might have work that he needs to do first. So maybe Bella will teach him how to walk, or do we want Chris to teach him? No, let's let Bella be a mom and teach him. Let's work on teaching him to walk. There it is. Work on teaching him how to walk, please. Because I forget that Gabe does technically have work today. So, oh, look at that. He's kind of helping. Kind of helping. Not too terribly much, but he's kind of helping. We can't put away cake, which is perfectly fine. I love how everyone's just chilling in their pajamas right now. Okay, someone needs to go wash Chip So let's have Chris no, hold on. Wash Chip. There we go. Alright, good luck at work, dude. The gardener's back. She's probably gonna ask if she can stay over. She's been doing that because she's got a relationship with Chris, so look at him learning so quickly. I want to know what he's kind of into. I don't think we get to see that just yet, though. Oh, what's this? Jasmine got an A+. Okay, that's a weird memory to remember. Oh, he's into entertainment so far, so we could probably put on like the TV for him and he would be fun with that. He kind of likes fashion. He kind of enjoys health. Money makes sense. He's in a very rich family. Oh, he's really into the paranormal. He's like, I like ghosts. And he also likes toys. Makes sense. If kids didn't, I'd be worried. Look at him go. He's such a sophisticated, such a demure child. Okay, Chip, don't worry. We will have you washed for work. Speaking of which, Chip is going to end up aging up and passing away on us, too. Oh, he's going to go greet the mailman. And that's going to be sad when that happens. Oh, look at him greet the mailman. That's adorable. Okay, good. We did pay the bills. Okay. We need you to take care of your own. We also have paintings, Shrek. We've got paintings of everybody here. We've got Jasmine. We've got Gabe. We got Bella. And we got Jules painting herself. We have this so that way we can remember the generations of everybody. So Jules is the one who painted all of this. And we're going to have someone else get into painting. I'm tempted for Jasmine to get into painting because she wants to take over Mom's business. So I'm very tempted in having her get into painting and also flower making. So she's kind of the one that wants to make like the permanent business a permanent family thing. And I think that would be cute. Pass down the business to all of the girls. And Jules was never interested in business work. Jules wants to be a writer. So I think that would be cute. And Jasmine getting into painting because of Jules painting around, I think is really cute too. Okay, Chip, we'll give you attention after you're done with work. I promise you. Okay, we're gonna mop up. Let me see how the baby's doing. Baby needs to go to the bathroom and then go to bed. So we're gonna have you stop this and have you bring Keith to the potty. We're kind of working on both of them because now with AG no longer turned off, this is kind of what you gotta do. And then she's gotta go potty and get food, and then she can continue on working stuff for work. I think Chris is gonna have some fun with her son today because he really is gonna need to do that because he's not having any fun at all. So we're gonna have him do that. Jules is doing worse at school because she didn't get her schoolwork done, but she will be going to college. So yeah, she's back to being B, but like she wants to go to college. So I'm gonna allow that. She can go to college if she wants to. We're gonna have her take her homework with her. Not the rug, the homework. Oh, I can't go in the inventory. That's sad. The gardener became Chris's victim. Yes, they did. Oh, speaking of the gardener, I think they're taking care of Chris's garden right now. Okay, no, they haven't yet. So Chris, quick, you must come in here and take care of your garden. Tend Minnie, water Minnie before the gardener does it. Okay, then we need to go put Keith to bed. I did a random name generator to find Keith's name, if you're wondering. Keith is taking his time. He's probably pooping. Someone needs to answer the phone, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. All right, Keith, I'm going to put you in your crib. And then I need to come down and answer this dang phone. And then I'm gonna come back down. And I'm gonna go poop myself. And then I need to get food. She can get leftovers for that. Okay, now they're both kind of taking care of the garden together. This will make sure it gets taken care of. If they're both taking care of it. This is cute. She's like watering them and then taking care of the weeds. That is a cute way to do that. Yay, there is fish spawning in here. Good, so we can go fishing with the one guy for his birthday. She's working her way down. Hi, Jules. Oh, okay, she's like, no, Mom, I got the phone. She's like, no, I got the phone, Mom. Okay, so Jules is going to have to go to college a different day. Maybe we'll wait until the day of her birthday that we'll take her to college instead. So that way she can still be here for some of the birthdays, I think. If we could, yeah, if we do it that way, if we wait until the day of her birthday, you need fun. Watch the TV. Change to the sports station. But yeah, if we do it on her birthday, she can be here for when the other guys turn into teens. That's the hope. I think she'll be here for Chris's adopted son in 2 days. Okay, what do you want to do for fun instead? Go paint? Okay, no, she's got to go to work. And after they work in the garden, they'll go do the koozie. Maybe. They might do that, but she needs to finish her job before she'd be like, hey, you want me to hang out? So, and Chris has got to go pee before then. Oh, the hamster! I just remembered about the hamster. Hamster cage needs to be cleaned, I think. And probably the cage filled up. Bella, can you come over here, clean the cage, and fill this, and then come play with Cup, please? Before the hamster dies on us. Please and thank you. Chris. Okay, yeah, look at these guys taking care of them. I'm gonna fast forward now. Yeah, you can come hang out since you got it done. Let me go pee first before you hang out. We could go in the jacuzzi together, but I need to go pee first. Okay, she needs to use the bathroom and go get some fun. Quick, can you get to the bathroom before Chris? That's the real question. Okay, and then I want to come ask this guy that you brought home if he would like to play a pillow fight with you. Yeah, she got to the bathroom before Chris did. Alright, now Chris is going to go use the bathroom. I love how she just got done with work and went straight to being on the swing set. Okay, Bella, when you are done with the hamster, you have to take care of yourself. Okay, he is doing that, so you'll have to come downstairs to take care of yourself. Which also means I need you to clean that up, please. Okay, good. They're doing that. Not clean that up. Okay, gotta go back to Chris. Come on, Chris. You can make dinner later. Go get in. Okay, now I gotta go back to Bella. Use. Take shower. Did he bring anyone home from school? I don't think he did. Baths take so long. Can you stop and take a shower? Baths take way too long. And then he can come play darts. Oh, Keith is awake. What in the world did you put Keith in? Let Keith out first off. That way he won't be super mad at us. And he could figure out what to play with afterwards. Okay, and then please come down here and take care of yourself. Chris. Okay, more. Ask to join. There we go. They can go and hang out in the pool together. In the jacuzzi. Okay, where is Keith? Where did we put him? Put him right down in his room. That's cute. Speaking of Fortnite, guess how I died the first time? Oh, how'd you die? No, Gabe, you are not allowed to bring this pregnant lady home. You're not. Oh, this. I love this cute interaction they keep having every single time. Like, watch. This is so cute. Oh. Yeah, see, you're not allowed to have this pregnant lady here. Goodbye. Did you die because you fell off a cliff? That happens quite frequently. You guessed it. Yeah. Dying off of a cliff. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, you got done. Can you please come back over here and play with this kid again? Let's go play tag. Okay, he needs fun. I still want him to play darts because I think he would find that more fun. So go play darts, please. And then I need Gabe to come and take care of his baby. So he needs to come over here and put Keith into his crib. No, it was a storm. Ah, the storm got you. Love when that happens.
Galar Kane, maar home. He var
Splash her. And then you can cuddle her afterwards. There we go. I don't know who Chris wants out of everyone yet. She rejects my cuddle. No, let me cuddle you, please. Let me be cute with you and let me cuddle you. You never knew that I cheated on you, so let me cuddle. Here we go. And then I'm going to hang out with you, because I can. Because Chris would do that. Okay. Holy birthdays. Okay. Emma will grow up in just 1 day at 6 p.m. It's time to plan a birthday party. Yeah. 2 days left before Jasmine's birthday. With an aspiration meter as full as Jasmine's, there's not much to worry about. Be careful, Jules only has 2 days left before celebrating a birthday. Jules' aspiration meter looking pretty low, but there's still time to focus on some of Jules' wants. Yeah, she's not going to get that until she goes to, like, college. So, she's probably going to do that. Maybe she'll do it after she gets back to work. So we'll like let her take a shower and then she'll just go off to college. I think that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Who decided to put your you decide to put your baby in the crib but not give him anything to eat. That's sad. Go serve some food to Keith, please. Keith deserves food. So go give food to Keith. But yeah, this storm is killer if you're not careful with it. Alright, Jules, come take a shower and then you can get to college. We need room for another baby anyways. Which homework is yours? I don't know. Okay, come ask Dad for help with homework again, please. Because I think it's cute how we're having them do that. Okay, Chris, you need to get out and come eat so that way you are ready to help Almon with his stuff. Okay, he's still not having that much fun. His fun was down for so long that it's taking so long to do it. Okay, Jules wanted to take a bath. I can understand that. Okay, Bella. You can come have some cake. It hasn't died yet, weirdly enough. Died yet? Sorry, it hasn't gone bad, weirdly enough. Alright, I won a 3 Royal Bayals against bots. As usual for beginners, they gave bots for the first games. Yeah, and then when I started playing with real people, I went down into some bunker and got lost, and then came the storm. That happens all of the time. Okay, why did you stop? Just decide to stop? Okay. Weird time to just decide to stop. Okay, actually, he's crying because his aspiration is going terrible. I feel bad. We need to let him get his charisma up. Keith does need to use the bathroom, and he wants to teach Keith potty training, so we can have him teach Keith potty training. Potty train Keith. Jules, get out of the tub, please. Okay, she's gonna come over here and she's gonna call college, please. Clean this up too while you're at it, please. And that also needs to be clean. Keith is spinning in circles. He's spinning in circles, guys. Okay, is your fun up? Okay, move to college. Apply for scholarships, please. She might be able to apply for one. I don't know. Okay. She was able to apply for a scholarship, and now I'm going to have her just move to college. I think she would do this. College. Just in the middle of the night. There we go. Move to college. Good luck, Jules. Jasmine, Jasmine, Jasmine. Yes. We're just going to let her... you'll need to first... Yes, I know. I already know how. Okay, do homework. How is your fun? Fun is a little low still, but it's okay. He needs to come and do his homework. Where's his homework? It's up here. Ask for help. Let's get Chris's help. Where is Chris? Oh, she's asleep in his bed. Chris, get up. Come help your son with homework, please. Are you gonna go in the morning? I guess she's gonna go in the morning. So she's gonna have a pillow fight with Bella before she has to go. I'm guessing she's gonna go to college in the morning. So, okay, did you finally get your schoolwork done? Okay, she did. All right. In that case, is he coming over to ask Chris for help? Yep, he is. Okay. She moved places. Okay, he's just gonna do his homework. He's just gonna do his homework, and he's happy about that. Okay. Chris, come downstairs and go to bed. Jasmine, we need you to go to bed. We're slowly putting everyone to bed. It takes a while. Please turn this off. And then come use. How is his needs? Oh, he needs to go potty.
You're so leaning.
Why are we being lectured? I'm so confused. Potty train Keith, please. Now, please let me go to sleep. We need to let him go potty first. Okay, Jules. No, don't use that bathroom, please. Come use the upstairs bathroom. And then go to bed. We kind of can't teach him if someone else is in there that we don't want. In there? Okay, you got that done, so now you can come and go to bed. I keep forgetting the computer needs to be fixed. We're waiting to do everything because we can put him upstairs for bed. Let's empty this out first, and then we can go put him in his crib for bed. And then us ourselves can go use... This poor boy, he's trying to get his homework done, but he's also, like, super tired. So go to bed. Did she get bit? I think she got bit. I'm surprised she's still here. Look at Gabe being a good dad, though. That schoolwork, I need to find a place to put it. Because, like, she'll never be able to use it. He's going to have to find something else fun to do. He still wants to go fishing, and I think that's adorable. And I'm so down with that. Okay, I'm going to start fast forwarding now. What time did everyone... Okay, everyone got to bed at a pretty decent time, I would say. Jules should be going to college in the morning, hopefully. That's what that ended up being. I think we have enough pancakes. We might have to get 2 different leftovers, but I think we have enough pancakes for a couple of people who are hungry to get some pancakes. Keith, you're just going to have to stay in there, bub. Until like 4 or something, because that's when people usually wake up. I feel like the roommates can be quite boring when you don't know what you're doing. We still need to figure out what stuff to do. I'm still very tempted to turn Chris into a vampire. still very tempted. Did you dye your hair pink? Yes, I did successfully dye my hair pink. So my hair is pink as we speak right now. It is a bright pink with purple dots because of extra dye by accident. Okay, everyone needs to start waking up. We're going to get leftovers. Who else needs to wake up? I think Jules? No, the kids need to wake up next because of school and stuff. And they're also kind of hungry, so we can do that. You need to wake up. You need to go use the bathroom and take a shower first. And by the time you're done, leftovers should be out and ready for you. And you're hungry enough, too, so you can come downstairs. Go get the leftovers, please. Thank you. Oh, I just realized one curtain is blue when all the others are white. Oopsies. I don't know how that happened. Okay, now he can start waking up completely or in places. It's in places. It's kind of like a highlight. You know how in anime they have like a different color around your hair? Grab a plate. That's like highlight color. It's like little splotches of highlight color. Okay, Bella can start waking up. And when my dad say, oh, he liked it. My mom also said that it's me again because she got so used to me having pink hair for so long that she was flabbergasted how I didn't have one. Okay, that I didn't have it for like 3 years. Feed, treat, stroke, praise for staying off Sims beds, play, razzle. There we go. Okay, when you're done with your shower, you can come and grab a plate of this. You don't have any homework to do, but yeah, we could do homework. Chris. Okay, Chris is already waking up. Good job, Chris. Change it to everyday wear when you're done with that, please. Continue making your bed, please. And then use, and then she needs to come get leftovers as well. We still need someone to go get the baby. Because Keith is hungry and stuff, so we need to come and we need to first let Keith use the potty. So let's come empty this really quickly. And then we need to feed Keith afterwards. Yes, thank you. He is a very good dad when he wants to be. I'm joking. No, he is a very good dad. Alright. Potty train, Keith, please. How is your social doing? Okay, your social's doing better. Good. I love how we're getting cereal made for just ourselves. Okay, Jules, how are you doing? Okay, she's just gonna keep painting until it's time to go, and I'm perfectly fine with that. You need fun, sir. Come watch some TV.
Rizel.
We might have a birthday of his too. I think we should totally do that. I think we're gonna have to also. He's supposed to technically age up today, if I remember correctly, right? I think that's when his birthday's supposed to be. So I think after when he's done with school, they come back at what time? At 3. Maybe we can go. No, I think Chris is gonna go out and play him stuff. Okay, did we get him on the potty? Okay, we did successfully get him on the potty. Okay, now we need to go and get him. Why are you going to the bathroom when you don't need to go to the bathroom? I do not know. Okay, you took so long. I was gonna have you have some fun before you went, but that's not happening. Hopefully she will go to college. I don't know. I don't think it's working. Might have to call college again. She might have glitched. Let's come and get, he didn't get his schoolwork done in time. Uh-oh, he's gonna be sad about that. He really needs some fun too. So after he's done, getting his He's not happy that he's in here. Serve him some food and then go watch two movies. Bella, no! Bella, no! No! Bella! Oh my gosh. Bella? Bella, you are a living nightmare. A living nightmare. He wants food, guys. Bella, I was getting him food. I would... Oh my gosh, Chris? No. Chris, put him down. Put him down. Stop it, guys. Stop trying to put him in his crib. He's hungry. Let him get food. Please. Okay, serve food. I know, chaos. Gotta love the chaos. Poor Gabe. He's trying to be a good dad, and it's just, dude. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. I didn't get to see that earlier. Thank you so much. We've reached to 40 subscribers. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, guys. Do not let him eat. Boo! Gabe just went boo. Gabe doesn't like how we have more followers. I think Gabe doesn't like that. Gabe wants to keep him all to you guys himself. That's what he wants. He wants to have all of you guys to himself and not share. I'm hoping the cat will still know that she can eat and other stuff like that. Okay, Keith. Oh my gosh. Okay, now Keith can be put in his bed. Do you have work today, dude? Or are you missing work right now? He's missing work right now. Go to work. You're the one who gives us the most money in the household. Oh, okay. She was about to pee herself, but her mother intuition made it to where she didn't. That's hilarious. Okay, you can then please go use this. Okay, while we're doing that, hi, leave the youngster alone. Please come repair this. Oh, we just decided to leave the youngster on the floor. She wants to use the bathroom so bad that she decided to just leave the youngster on the floor. Okay, Chris, come be a good babysitter, please. Chip, you need to move. Thank you. I need to go save the baby. Did the baby pass out? Where did the baby go? Please, baby, let me put you in your crib. Because your mom is being a terrible mother. Let me put you... Chris is like, oh, I hate toddlers. Put him in the crib, please. Please, guys. Please. Chris. What's going on? Is Bella trying to do it? Bella, stop it. You're being a terrible mother. So, stop it. Go get yourself some cereal, because you need cereal. Okay, the baby's finally been put into bed. Now we can finally repair the stuff that needs to be repaired and unclogged. And Chris can finally get to her cleaning things up routine. Her poor garden. Okay. She's got a lot to clean up today. Okay, there we go. She could finally do what she needs to do with that. Bloody hells, Bella. Bloody hells. I'm telling you, the roommates love being chaotic. Okay, Jules. Grades are slipping. Yeah, I know. Jules doesn't care, though. Come, please. She's like, I just want to go to college. Why won't college take me? Yeah, do you want to help clean up then? So that way Bella doesn't, that way Chris has less to clean up. Come help clean up, please. We're gonna try and call college again, because she really wants to move to college. Let me move to college, please. She's like, get me out of here. Jules is about to leave the household and move to college. Are you sure you want this to do this? Yes. To send a sim to college, you'll need to first pick a college neighborhood to do this. Okay, I don't have a neighborhood. Okay, let me save the game. That's what happened. We don't have a neighborhood on here, so I need to quickly go put a college neighborhood in. I'm getting the spinning ball of death. Okay, spinning ball of death is gone. Now we're gonna go to the neighborhood. We're gonna go add a college. I didn't realize I never added a college. We added a shopping district and everything else, but a college. All right, where do we want to add in here? Which one is it that I haven't done? I haven't done the desert one, but I think this one makes more sense, so we're gonna put this one in here. Hello, guys. We're putting in a college right now, so that way we can send Jules off. And I will be playing as Jules off camera if I can remember. I know how college works. Bring me back now, please. Hi, Willow. Okay, your nose is not as dry now. That's good. She's being very petty and salty right now. I don't blame her. All right, back into the roommates we go. And then we're gonna send her off to college again. We need to have Bella have a child one more time because we want to go ahead and give Bella another kid. So, and this is another reason why I'm making Jules go to college, so that way we actually have room. Move to college.
Oh, claro, yo puedo Nico ya.
Yes. There. Now she actually can go to college. Bye, Jules. Oh, Chris is going to see you off. That's cute. Bye. Hee hee. Bye. All right. Good luck. Oh, I don't want to eat baby food. No. Clean that up. Good luck at your life of being... Oh, she's going to go watch her leave. That's cute. Clean up both these. Okay, you're already doing that. The door's in the way. You got it, Bella. You got it. Go, 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 go. Bye, Jules. Thanks for the free lot area. Okay. We're going to compost you. Goodbye, Jules. Do you need help out, Cat, or are you okay? You're okay. Okay. Anything else that needs to be cleaned? This stuff needs to be unclogged and cleaned. Okay. Yay. Now, if we want to, we can have Bella have one more kid before she has to age up. So we gotta get her to do some woohooing. I'm gonna go ahead and move the easel into the daughter's room, the other one, because she really wants to get into painting. So I'm gonna move it into there, and she can start painting. Okay. How is Keith doing? Keith is hungry and other stuff like that. Okay, Chris, once when you're done eating, can you go take care of Keith, please? But before you do that, can you please turn this off? Turn that off, please. Thank you. We do need to have some time with her son after he's done with school. I think his kid homework will change out. Also, yeah, we still have a pile of homework in here. Okay, I need to figure out a way to get rid of this pile of homework, but I don't think there is a way. So we're just gonna have like an old pile of homework right here. Look at all this homework that she never finished. It's crazy. There's gotta be a way where I can, yeah, can't delete object. You know what? I'm just gonna go put it out here. Well, let me put it out here. I want to go put it outside. Yeah, there we go. We're going to start a conga line of homework that no one can finish. I need Almon, or like however you say his name, to finish his homework before we age him up. Conga line. There we go. Conga line of homework that will never get used. So he needs to go use the bathroom. I know he's going to come up here so he can use the bathroom. And then take a quick shower. He needs fun, but I don't know the quickest way to do fun for him. I don't know what he sees as fun. So let me go into his personality here and see what he finds fun. Music, TV, sports. Okay, so if he watches the sports channel, she's also like, I hate it here. Okay, come watch. I think she's also, okay, that's her first thing of homework. He needs to come watch. We're gonna have the sports channel on. Chris. Please stop singing. You're killing my ears. You don't know how to sing, girl. I'm sorry, but you don't know how to sing. Okay, let's see here. We need more snapdragons. So let's make more snapdragons. Okay, Willow, are you wanting out or are you not wanting out? I don't know what you want. I know you want the cone off. I know that's the main thing, but you're not being nice to yourself. It's the cone of shame because of that. Okay, are you ready to come join soon? Hopefully. Let me change it over to the sports section or the kids thing, because that's what they usually like. Okay, good. He can come join now. Come get some fun, please. Okay, you are done with that. Can you come over here and clean the bowl? Oh, okay. Chip is hungry, so we need to clean his bowl, and then we need to fill it as soon as you're done, and then we need to call him to it. Welcome back, Gabe. Oh, your daughter's coming to see you. And he's like, dude, I was trying to watch that. Change to... Okay, it's already on sports. Chip. I need to call to eat Chip. And then I want to go join my son on the TV. Everyone, come watch sports. There, did I get it unstuck for you? Okay, Gabe. He still really wants to max out something, so let me have him practice his speech, because he really wants to max that out. When he's done with that. How is Keith? Oh, we forgot about Keith, guys. Okay, we need to let Keith out. Hold Keith. Potty train Keith. Quick, before he dies. Be careful, Keith only has 2 days. Oh, geesh, I forgot how fast Toladers age up in this game. Okay, what is wrong with you, Keith? Is it because you're too hungry? Is it because you two are bored? Let's try again. Try again. He's got to go potty. Okay, he's just going to have to poop his pants. He wants to poop his pants. He can poop his pants. Let's go get you food then. He's like, I'm too angry about everything else. Okay, game decided to... Yeah, he's like not having any fun with this. Okay, change to... Where is the kids tube? There's kids tube. There we go. Will he find kids tube more up his alley? I don't know. Okay, then she needs to come and do her homework before she goes to bed. Everyone's not hungry for dinner, so glad about that. We're just watching Keith. Like, we'll take care of you. Okay, are you finding the kid station more fun? Yes, you did. Okay. Are we gonna go take him for a bath? Okay, we are. Okay, now you could come ask Chris for help on homework. Ask for help, Chris Oreo. Hey, Mom, help me with my homework, please. Okay, Bella. How many of these snapdragons do you got? Almost enough. You gotta just finish that one. Okay, he's coming over to... Oh, that broke, so she's gonna have to fix that too. Okay, the game decided just not to do it. What is going on here, guys? Ask for help. Chris Oreo, what are you doing? Deciding to come downstairs to use the bathroom? Okay. Can you please? Oh no! He ate! Oh no! I was gonna do a whole birthday party for you! Oh no! He's gonna feel like his birthday was forgotten, isn't he? Okay guys. I completely forgot. Turn-offs are black hair? Dang, man. He likes a little bit of fatness on his people and blonde hair. You know what? Sure. If you want your turn-ons to be that, then sure. Where do we want to make his aspiration, guys? Let me see here. We could do family. We could do romance. Like, he can also have romance, just like Chris. But maybe a different format of romance. He can have the pleasure aspiration. He could also have the popular aspiration. I'm tied between popular aspiration and knowledge aspiration, honestly. That or the romance aspiration. He really liked doing school, but he also really like that's the thing. He really liked doing school, so I think the knowledge aspiration would make sense for him. So I'm going to go ahead and do the knowledge aspiration because he really liked doing school and things. Okay, now he's getting help with it. Okay, cute. He wants to be a whiz kid. Guys, move out of the way. This is the downside of... Okay, the downside of everything is this. Okay, hold on, guys. Do homework. I think he's gonna have to just do his homework on his own. I'm gonna just have him do the homework on his own. I'm gonna want to change his hairstyle, definitely. Okay, dude, you can get up there. You need to... There's just too many people trying to go upstairs at once. This is what happens when you guys put your homework upstairs. If you put it in your rooms, you'd have a better time. Okay, Bella, you don't need to make another one. Scrap that, please. Okay. I know. Okay, Gabe. What else do we need to do with Keith? We need to have Keith go have fun. So we need to put Keith somewhere. Okay, I can get rid of these toys here. There we go. And I don't know what I'm going to put there instead for the dude, but that's fine. What to do. You could play with him. Let's have him play tickle and then play toss in the air and then put him in his crib. Okay, you are hungry, so come have dinner. Go make yourself whatever that I just clicked on. Chris, you're not hungry enough just yet. Hold on, guys. We need her to clean up the bowl and clean this too. Okay, I'm still debating. Like, a part of me, like, just really wants to make it that... We do need to change his hairstyle. I think his hairstyle looks weird on him as a teen. And he also needs to go, and we need probably Chris to go and buy him clothes, too. Unless if we're just fine with him wearing a Bigfoot shirt. Maybe we only care about what they wear when they're adults. But I think we're gonna have to let him, go do stuff. Okay, yes, now you're no longer having any fun, and you also want to go to bed. But you could go to bed because it's 9. 9 in the freaking morning. Okay, she had salmon. Okay. What's this? Help? Oh, you can't help him now. You decide to take too long. Dude, you're using schoolwork from like back when you were a kid. Are you still really having that hard of a time with it, dude? He's like, yeah, I am. Okay, we're gonna have to make him wake up like really early. Go have a cup of ramen for him to finish his schoolwork. There we go. You could fall asleep in the cup of ramen. That sounds fine with me. No, that is not your bed. Go clean this up first. And then go to bed in the right bed, please. speaking of which, we need to make sure Gabe does the same thing. His baby is not going to learn how to use the toilet in time. So, toddlers, I think, always end up aging badly. Okay, she's doing that. He did get the chance to go fishing, so I feel bad. We'll definitely have to let him go fishing soon, though. He's going to pass out in his cup of ramen. That's fine with me. She's like, I don't know this kid. But she keeps talking to him anyways. That's funny. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pause the game really quickly, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and do it. We're going to make Curse a vampire because like, and if we don't like the ideal, we can always change it later as well. That is always an option. I have to do it Vera this way, or otherwise it's not gonna work. Oh, okay. It doesn't want to work, period, I think. I don't get why the game has been doing this recently. Where it's like, oh, you want cheats on, you're gonna have to leave. Enabled. Oh, I forgot testing. It used to always tell you error as well with it, but now it's not doing that anymore. Enabled true. Okay, let's see if that worked. Yes, it did. Okay, so we could just kill her however we want to do that. Spawn, where is... There it is. She's gonna hate us for doing this. Oh, the game... Woo! The game was like... What the heck was that? There we go. She's now a vampire. She's so pale. Oh my gosh, look at that. Red eyes and everything. I think I can also change her out of it if we don't want to. Yeah, see here we can cure a vampire if we don't like it, so we can do it that way. She just randomly became one, just like, yo. I was walking here, taking care of the dishes, and now suddenly I'm a vampire. She can wait, what? Wait, hold on. I need to see that fully. Dude. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, hold on. Who's screaming? The baby is screaming, of course. Well, you're just gonna have to deal with that. Oh, she's kind of weird. She's gonna yeah. Okay, can you wake up just a little bit here so that way you can eat a bit more? Okay, can I like, I'm gonna have her stalk all the way over here, and then I'm gonna change it to where we can kind of see it a little bit better. That's freaking hilarious. And then she can fly too. She's good to go right now at night because she does have a whole garden here that she hasn't taken care of. She keeps forgetting about it, honestly. So I'm going to have her come over here and come fly here in the middle of the night here and see how this goes. Oh, she turns into a bat to do it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, Sims vampires are really cool. Okay, sell mini pepper plants, dude. It's actually kind of cool. She looks so weird as a vampire, though, just a little bit, but we're just testing it. If we don't like it, we could change it back. Pretty simple, pretty easily. Okay, dude, that's not your room. Your room is... Okay, you know what? Let Keith out. I can't handle screaming toddlers. Let him out. And he's gonna hate it because, like, he's got no toys around here. No toys at all. So we're gonna have to come and bring this toy out. So that way he can play with it. Because that's the whole reason why he doesn't want to be in there is because he's bored. Okay. I'm tempted to get her a coffin now, but we're not gonna do it. I don't know if vampires do age in this game. We're gonna have to see if they do or not. She won't be able to continue on. Keith has gained a point. Yeah, that makes sense. She won't be able to continue on her garden, though, because I'm pretty dang sure they burn in the sunlight. That could also be, maybe out of everything, she wants to go down by burning in the sunlight. Everyone's like, you're not taking care of the baby, but, like, it's him who's decided not to. He doesn't want to poop his pants, apparently. And he's also got really low hygiene, because now he pooped his pants. Okay, I'm not liking Keith. Keith is a living nightmare. Alright, let's wake up. Let's go bathe him. Keith is officially being a living nightmare, and I'm not liking him because of that. He's probably not gonna be the next heir. Okay, we gotta fly here quickly before the sun comes up. And then we gotta go to sleep. Okay, I just saw that she woke up. She's gonna have some fun. Okay, good. Bella, okay, Bella just stared at her child and went, I don't like this dude either. I'm glad you don't like him either, but you need to take care of him, dude. No, Bella's gonna do it. You could come and serve breakfast and pancakes. No, Bella will do it. Put him down. I wanted Bella to do it. Not wash Chip, sorry. Bathe, not take a bubble bath. Ah! Bathe Keith, there we go. Freaking living nightmare is all I gotta say. I know! What kind of person lets their kid go hungry? I know. Oh, okay, and we need to buy... Okay, he's like, I'm going crazy. I get it, I get it. Alright, we need to first off call, we need to call a delivery. We're gonna go get some Chinese, and then we're gonna call a delivery again. Be careful now, she can turn the others into vampires. Everyone whom she has a good relationship with. Yeah, she could just turn everyone into... Okay, we need to, first off, we're going to order Chinese food. So everyone that's hungry can have some Chinese food. And then we're going to order other things. What are you doing? You need to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay, now we need to order groceries. Hey, we might not keep her as a vampire. That's just a thought. Like, you know, see how it is. And see if we like it or not. Alright, just fill the entire thing up. Because everyone is hungry. Okay, Bella, are you almost done here? Because he's going to want a bottle and we can get him a bottle. Okay, there we go. Alright. Dude, are you awake? Okay, you need to come and do your homework. I know that you need fun and other stuff like that, but please go do your homework. Okay, Gabe, can you please come answer the door for all of our deliveries? Oh, hey, Chip is playing with a corgi. Okay, he's gonna slip on homework. This is not gonna go good. We have so many cars. So many deliveries at once. Okay, no, ignore the baby, please. Come accept delivery on this. Okay, you need to come feed the baby. I think the baby's gonna ask for food. He asked for food. Yep, that's fine with me. Gabe! Oh my gosh, no, please, go accept the deliveries. Who else are you waiting on to go to school? Go to school. Okay. Get out of the sun! 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 That was so close. Oh my gosh, that's Gabe's fault. Gabe decided to, like, just not get the groceries, so Chris had to go get them. Oh my gosh, Gabe, you almost killed Chris. Okay, girl, please go to bed. Are you telling me she can't go to bed because it's not a coffin? Am I gonna have to get her a coffin? I am gonna kill these guys. I swear. Okay, no, you wait until I use the bathroom. I am gonna murder this child. But it's in The Sims, so it's fine. What's this? Be a vampire? Oh, Bella doesn't want to be a vampire. Okay, yeah, I don't think Chris can sleep in the bed because it's not a coffin. So I'm gonna have to go get her a coffin. So that way she doesn't die from depressing stuff. I'll get her a coffin then. You need to move though, Chica. I can't put the coffin there because you're in the way. There we go. I think she needs a coffin to sleep. Okay, you can now go use the bathroom. What is she supposed to eat as a vampire? Can she still eat human food, or is she gonna have to come and, like, eat blood? I don't know. I don't know how different it is. I've never had a vampire in The Sims 2. So... Okay, did we put Keith down? Yes, we did. I almost forgot about the hamster. Let's go check on the hamster. Jasmine just decided to skip on school today. I don't know why. She just decided to skip on school today. So she's skipping on school today. We're gonna go ahead and where did we put the Chinese food? There it is. She can grab some Chinese food. And then afterwards, she can come out here and make some lemonade and sell some lemonade. Because, like, that's what you get. For not going to school, you gotta go sell lemonade. She's looking at the coffin. She's curious what it is. Okay, we need to go fill Chip's thing. Well, Cup. And then we need to clean Cup's cage. And then we need to play with Cup. Okay. She is hungry, but I don't know what she's supposed to eat. Go take a shower, please. Is she supposed to eat human blood, or can she eat normal food? I guess we're gonna have to see if she can eat normal food. Okay, yeah, she's like, no, I want food more than anything else, so she's gonna come and eat food. Who is on the phone? Oh, can she not? Where is she going? Can you not eat this? Okay, sorry guys. I'm gonna have to just... okay, come on. Okay, it's not... It's not wanting to work. Yeah, okay, she can't eat that. Okay. Who would be okay with her sucking their blood? Probably Bella. Let me see. I think she needs to eat from Bella before she dies of starvation. And I want to move her hunger up, but the game is just not letting me do that. I don't know what would happen if we bite her neck. I'm hoping that won't make her transform. But if it does, we can just cure her. So let's go just bite her neck. Come on, Bella, let me eat, please. I can't eat human food anymore. No, you're not allowed to die from starvation. No. Go bite Bella. Come on. Oh no, she's gotta go in the sun to do it though. Okay, Bella. Bella, I swear to gosh. We're working on it. We're working on it. Come on. There is a way that I can cheat her hunger up, but it's not letting me. Okay, Bella, let me bite your neck, please. She's like, I'm tired. I need fun. I stink. Bella, I swear to gosh. Bella. Bella. Stop it, please. She's going to end up turning into the Twilight Bella. Okay, there. We got her out of here. So now she has no choice but to let us bite her neck. Please. Please, before I die from starvation. Yes, I know I stink. What's going on? I'm scared. Chris is going to die. That's what. Let me bite your neck, please. I need food. Okay, biting the neck is not working. And it's not letting me cheat up their needs either. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me... Chris is going to end up dying if we can't figure out what Chris is supposed to have for food here. Testing. And for some reason, it's not allowing me to cheat up her needs either. Okay, let's see if this is... Okay, nope. All right, we're going to have to make her... We're going to need to cure her. She needs to... We need to cure vampirism there. And then she needs to hurry up and come grab a food to eat. Go, 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 go. I had to cure her, guys. It wouldn't... It would have let me... Is she not cured? Oh, no. This is not good. This is... Cure vampire. This is not going good here, guys. She's gonna die. It's not letting me do things. Okay, I need to save the game really quickly. It's not letting me do things. So, yeah, you guys do need to be scared right now. It's not letting me do things. Okay, I need to save the lot, and then I need to go, I need to go out on the lot here, and I need to do cheats off, like false, and then I need to put it as true again, because, like, it's not working. I know, right? Chris is gonna end up killing herself off, because it's not letting me cure it. It's not letting, Bella's not letting me bite her neck. It's not working. Plum, prop, testing. Cheats. I might also be spelling cheats just completely wrong. Enabled. False. There we go. And then we need to do plum prop. I was curious. I wanted to know how a vampire works, and that is killing... It's killing Chris, because I was curious how vampires work. I should have did my research first. Cheats. Enabled. True? I can't have that up. True. Okay, now I'm going to come back in, and it should automatically let the game be paused, and we're going to try again with bringing her stuff up. And if this is not working, I need to keep the game paused, because it's not letting me bite anyone's neck, so it's not allowing me to take anyone's, like, stuff here. Okay, I'm gonna keep the game paused, and we're gonna... Please, please, please. Okay, there we go. Whoo! We saved her, guys. Whoo! She's been saved. Okay, there we go. I'm also gonna cheat her everything else up, and we're just gonna go let her sleep. Whoo! We got the game to work. Phew, that was a close one. I'm gonna have to look up to see what we need to make sure that doesn't happen again. There we go. I'm just gonna cheat everything else up for her. There we go. Now the game's being weird, but there we go. We saved her. Everything's good. Whew-wee. I'm gonna have to look stuff up, man. Alright. Okay, we need to come down here, and we need to start cleaning stuff up. We need to clean up. Clean up. Clean bottle up. There we go. But we did it. We saved her. Remove the windows. I could do that, yeah. Because she's coming back up. So I'm going to remove the windows out of her room here. There we go. This looks weird with no windows in her room. But maybe that's why she keeps waking back up, is because there's windows in her room. So we're going to remove those windows. I don't want to remove this one, though, because I really like this one. Can I just, like, put curtains on it? Would it count? Okay, I want to know why she keeps waking up. That's what I want to know. Okay, windows are off of her thing. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I've got the windows out of your room. Go to sleep. I don't know. Vampires are being a little crazy. We might not let her stay as a vampire. Okay, there. Now we can start cleaning things up, and we can start putting things away. Chris is cured of vampirism. Yeah, she doesn't want Chris to be a vampire. Please stay. in the coffin now with the windows gone. Okay, Gabe. Did you decide not to go to work, or is it Friday and you don't go to work on Friday? Drive to work, please. Oh, he wants to become a vampire. Cute. But no. Oh, he's crying about something. Are you okay? No, he needs fun. Let Keith out. No. Actually, sure. Go ahead and let him out. Go ahead. It won't let me in buy mode. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, it looks like Chris is finally getting some sleep with her windows gone. Good to see. Good to see. Gabe is late for work. Everyone makes mistakes, but don't make it a habit. This or Gabe will be in trouble. Gabe already went to work now. It's gonna be okay. Hey, dude. Oh, he wants to be a vampire? Oh, that's cute. He wants to be a vampire like Mom. Oh, but he doesn't want Chris to be. Now try to get Bella to watch Chris sleep. Okay, I could see. He doesn't want Chris to be cured of a vampire. He wants to be a vampire. Guys, do we allow this? I'm gonna do more research off stream of how we do stuff like this. We're gonna have to get rid of all of the windows in the house, though. Because like this giant window here is gonna be a nuisance for them. I think the toddler is gonna be aging up soon. We gotta let Bella eat first, though. She really wants Chris to be cured, but like Chris's son is like, dude, I want to be a vampire. Okay, peek at. You wanted Bella to do it, so we'll let her do it. We'll see what happens. I'm scared. Okay, is she gonna do it? Or she's gonna keep peeking at her own boobs? Yeah. Oh, okay, she decided not to do it. She's like, nah, I want to peek at my own boobs. Stop it. Stop staring at your boobs. Okay, there we go. Now she's doing it. Oh, she didn't fall asleep. Chris is too asleep. She's like, no, I'm too sleepy. She's too sleepy for this. It's cool though how everyone wants to kind of be vampires. Okay, we gotta change this to the sports station. Everyone but Bella wants to be a vampire. I think that's hilarious so far. Okay, Jasmine. No one's here, so let's go take care of your bladder here and your needs. Don't take a bath, please, because you do have homework that you don't skip here. You do have homework that you need to do. Okay, is he done? Okay, he's good to go. He can stop and he can come over here and start doing his homework again. The baby is playing with the thing. Oh, no. We need to get him to use the potty. Who's doing things? Okay, there we go. Don't pee yourself. I do need to look up to see what we need for Chris for food. Get up. That's what you do. You get up. Bella, you get up.
Is this a room?
Your daughter's not in the way. What is going on? Your child needs to use the potty. Everyone doesn't like Jasmine for some reason. Are you stuck? I think she's stuck on the object.
Hello.
Are you stuck on the object? Okay, there. Now try again. Oh, he booped himself. Goody gracious, he's not gonna learn how to do things. Change his diaper, please. And then we need to put him to bed. Okay, what in the world? Go here. Your daughter's not in the way. She's in the bathroom. Okay, I need to just slowly move her out of the way here. Okay, now let's see if it changes. He's like, someone please take care of my poopy diaper. We're trying. Oh, he's in the way. Okay, can I have her teleport? Force error. Okay, no. Okay, so he is in the way of the stairs, and that's why she can't do it. But they were blaming Jasmine for it for some reason. Okay, he's gonna need to stop his homework and go here, so that way we can actually take care of the child. Stop your homework, please. Change, and then put him in here. Okay, and then he could go... Can you do your homework this direction, please? Like, not in the way of the stairs? Okay, still in the way of the stairs. Okay, the only way I can get it to where it's not in the way of the stairs is if I move the homework, which I might need to do. Okay, I'm gonna move his homework into his room. Okay, and then he needs fun. He's gonna, like, have such a hard time finishing his homework. I don't know what's up with it, but always for, like, the last hour, they're crazy. All right, use, take a shower, and then he needs to come over here and play. Okay, does he need a bottle? I think he needs a bottle. So can we get him... Can we get him a bottle? Get bottle for Keith. I kid you not, it's always the last hour. Oh no! Jasmine just aged up too! Everyone's birthdays are being forgotten. Oh, I feel so bad. Okay, what do we want Jasmine's aspiration to be? I'm thinking business as well. Like, she's very similar to her mom. So I'm tempted to make it the Fortune aspiration. So let's do that. I'm sorry, Jasmine. We're gonna have to take the kids. Like, someone's gonna have to take them to go buy them clothes. I think Bella is gonna have to go out and buy everyone clothes. Okay, where are you? Here you are. Okay, what do you want? What's your thing? Interesting. Okay. Oh, she wants a phone and other stuff like that too. Okay, we could do that. It's 6 p.m. I think Chip needs his bowl refilled. Let's see what Jasmine looks like here, guys. I keep forgetting about everyone's birthdays, though. Okay, this is a weird mix of genes. I don't think I'm like the Sims 2's genes right now. This is some weird mix of genes. We missed Jasmine's birthday. Sorry, girl. I know. I completely forgot about it. Though we do need to remember about his birthday. His birthday's tomorrow. No. You're not allowed to do anything like that. Go take a shower. Okay, she really needs to get her homework done, as well. Oh, I just realized the dude's got another stack of homework. He's got a lot of homework he needs to finish. Did she get her homework finished? She can help with his homework. So I think we'll do that. We'll have him help with the homework. Okay, now put him in his crib, please. Thank you. Okay, Chris is waking up right in the middle of the night. Seems about right. She's like, oh, my dog smells stinky. Okay, Chris, it's the middle of the night, so please come dispose of this stuff and clean up, please. Where are you? Okay, he only just got done with his stuff. Okay. His fun has been, like, glitched for, like, down for so much that I'm just gonna go ahead and cheat it up so that way we can actually get his homework done, guys. I had to do this last episode, too. I had to start cheating things so that way they could actually get stuff done. And I very much apologize for that. Okay, sleep. Jasmine is a pretty girl, don't insult her looks. Okay, fair enough. She is very pretty on her own. Yeah. Maybe it's the hair. I don't know. Maybe she needs glasses too. Maybe it's the face that fits glasses. So let me go see if glasses would fit on her better. And maybe the hairstyle isn't right for her face shape either. She is very pretty. It's just her face shape is not seeming right. Okay, the game's gonna glitch because of this. Okay, let's see here. Because she's got a very similar face shape to Gabe. So I'm thinking glasses might work better on her. Yeah, see? Like, I think glasses fit better with this kind of face shape. Let me mess with her hair too. Maybe she needs bangs for this hair shape. She is very pretty. It's just not the right hairstyle. Because, like, hairstyles can really change how people look. Oopsies. Like, see, that kind of fits her face a little bit better. Let me try taking the glasses off again. Yeah, no, I think the glasses just look good on her face. So far, this hairstyle is better. Yeah, she is very pretty. I'm thinking this hairstyle is looking better on her, though. What if we put, like, a bandette on her? Like, just a hat. No, it doesn't make sense with hats here. Put a little beanie on her. No. Okay, I think this makes more sense right here. She's a spimming image of, like, yeah, no hat. She's like a spimming image of, like, her mom and, like, colors and stuff. She's got her mom's hair color. She's got her mom's eye color. Let's see here. Maybe blush can fix what I'm feeling here a little bit. Did the blush help a little bit? No. Okay. There we go. I think she looks better with that hairstyle. So, and glasses. I think it just makes more sense. There we go. And also, they always say glasses is not a hereditary gene. But I tell you not, I know more people who have glasses in their family because they had someone in their family with glasses. In the next episode, will we be playing in college? I don't know. I don't think we will be. Because we've been doing it with the berries. So, like, there's a part of me that doesn't really want to do it. Okay. I cheated your needs up to do your homework, dude. So, let's get that done. Before I end, do we want to go ahead and turn him into a vampire? Because he wants to be a vampire like Mom, but I think he might die in school if we do that. And I don't really want that to happen. But he wants to be a vampire like Mom. No, Gabe needs to go to bed. Let's try. Okay. Go to sleep. Let me get him, after he's done with this, let's change his appearance too, because I don't think this hairstyle makes sense for him anymore. Their outfits and stuff like that, I don't know. I still want to get them new clothes and stuff, so we're going to have to do that next stream, because we forgot to do it. I'm going to have Chris come fly over here. Okay, yeah, see, this hairstyle doesn't make sense for him. Oh, there we go. We can keep the dreadlocks that he had, but make them longer. His eyes. Oh my gosh. He's reminding me of Sled the Sloth a little bit right now. I think we're going to go ahead and make his dreadlocks a little bit bigger. There we go. All right, Chris. What's this? Cure vampire. Oh, she doesn't want to be a vampire? That's sad. Come fly over here, please. Your son wants to be a vampire. Oh, she doesn't want him to be a vampire. Oh, but he wants to be a vampire. That's so sad. She doesn't want him to be a vampire, but he wants to be a vampire. If he burns down at school, we'll at least know it's possible. True. Chris is like, I don't want to be a vampire. I don't want my son to be a vampire. But, like, for some reason, he wants to be one. So, let's see what happens, because he wants to be a vampire. Oh! This is her worst fear. Her worst fear just came true. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, now he wants to get cured by it. Oh! I feel so bad for these guys. Oh. He wanted to be a vampire, though. I feel so bad. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some research of what we're supposed to do to make sure they don't die and stuff. He's very happy that he's a vampire now. Like, look at him. Oh, he's so happy about it. Oh, he wants to bite a sieve. I think the whole household's gonna end up being vampires if we're not careful. No, it's fine. We could cure them if need be. Like, now she no longer wants to be cured. Now she wants to cure him. But, actually, I think him being a vampire makes a little sense. Oh, look at that. They're not in the mirror. That's cool. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and, in the stream here. That was a lot of chaos for, like, the last couple hours. Like, for the last hour. I'm so sorry. I know you guys don't like me, raging and being like, a lot, but that did kind of happen. Chris might not want to stay as a vampire, so next stream we might need to go ahead and change her back. We will be playing as the Berries family tomorrow, Shrek, so if you want to come hang out with the Berries family, you can. In that one, we have a werewolf, so we get to see how werewolves kind of work better. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the Berries family and how everything is after they came back from college. All right. Bye-bye, guys.